Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 265 of Manage the Wild. I'm your host, Nick Madsen. Big news coming out of Colorado today. Wolves were reintroduced after there was a late minute push, um, a lawsuit that was filed by Colorado's Cattlemen's Association and the Gunnison County Stock Growers Association. They were hoping to get a temporary restraining order before the Colorado Wildlife Agency was able to release 5 wolves, and that was ultimately denied. And so state wildlife officials released them today. 5 gray wolves were released in the Colorado's Rocky Mountains on Monday as part of what they call a voter approved reintroduction program. This was put on the ballot in 2020, and a lot of what you would really embrace this, and a lot of the other side, the more Republican side, the more rural conservative areas, ultimately opposed it, and there was definitely a lot more Democrats voting than there was Republicans. That's why it passed. The wolves were set free from crates in the Grand County location, but it was kept undisclosed. They didn't want people knowing about it because people may go out and poach them before they even get set up. They're calling this the most ambitious release and wolf reintroduction program in the last 3 decades, basically since wolves were introduced into Yellowstone. The wolves are expected to fill one of what they would call the major gaps in the species in the West. They're trying to get all the wolves in all the states. Some conservation groups are, and the ranchers and the ag industry is really fighting against it. Again, this was voted for in 2020, and to go through all the studies and all the requirements and everything, they finally got it done, and they are going to start. They started today, and then they're going to have a series of more releases as they obtain more and more wolves over the next 25 years, helping them reach a population objective that was previously stated. But that's the news for today, is wolves have been released in Colorado. It'll be interesting to see what's going to happen within Colorado with their elk herd and those different things. It'll be super interesting. So they'll track the collars and the GPS units on those to watch. But I'm also curious how the ungulates are going to respond, and then how are neighboring states like Utah that don't have wolves or don't allow wolves, how are they going to respond to wolf populations growing? Wolves don't really follow borders very much. They're imaginary lines. So wolves are bound to come into Utah, and some of that Colorado Utah border is really rugged country, and it's perfect for wolves to set up shop there. So it'll be interesting to see how Colorado deals with it, how Utah deals with it, as well as wildlife services and what role they're going to play in it. That's all I have for you guys today. Hope you have a great day. Stay wild.